Twitch, hello YouTube. Okay. Here today for the new Memory of Chaos chapter of 2.2. You know, Firefly and Boot Hill are both break-focused characters. I didn't get Boot Hill, and Firefly's not out at the time. So we'll probably be using a lot of Shui, which I believe everyone has or can get. If you don't have her, then I think 2.3, one of the new, either one of the events or one of the game modes is giving everyone a free Shui, and she's probably going to be your best bet for this. Just guessing based on the on this thing, but we'll see for sure once everything drops. So yeah, let's see what teams we want to run for these. Physical, some quantum stuff, so we definitely want Shui up here. And this thing, we need to break it fast. This one's probably going to be Acheron. Acheron, Aventarian. Put Harmony MC up there. We'll put Ron May when I find her down here. With Acheron so they can break this thing quickly, because this thing takes no damage until it's broken, from what I can remember. So we especially want to break it. And then what else do I want to put up there? Silver Wolf can help breaking, especially because, and I guess they're all quantum anyway, so it's because she's our main dealer. I mean, she'll still help, but it matters less. We'll go. I mean, I guess this is something pseudo monoquantum, I guess you could call it. Do we just throw Robin here for the extra damage, or maybe Branya? Yeah, we'll throw Branya here to help damage. Oh no, wait, we need an Aelie here, right? Forgot how Acheron worked for a second. So we'll throw Welt. We'll throw Welt in.
There's evil ahead.
Do you want?
100% right.
I don't know if it really. Because Ray uses just damage, I think. Whereas Silver Wolves will do break damage and also apply debuff.
Trickier to crack.
So we just need to break this thing's weakness. Oh, maybe I should have had Silver Wolf debuff this thing. I guess it doesn't really matter in hindsight. I forgot that it advances the action forward anyway. So.
The redemption. This combat needs optimizing.
Well, that doesn't break it. This might be painful.
This is double speed.
But Fushan's field's up, so okay, yeah, it does. It does.
Dreams do come true. It came together. The mood is set.
So I should be able to wail on this thing. With here. Maybe instead of Fushan, I should have put in Gallagher. I kind of forgot about Gallagher with the break effect stuff, which is definitely goofy of me, but
the order of the
this should kill it, I think. Just break his nuts. Skill doesn't really do anything for us, so we'll just save it.
Converge and awaken. All things in this world have human creations. You took the bait.
Okay, is it the whole team's? Does the gimmick stack the whole team's break effect, or is it just the killer's break effect? So she's at 1. She's at 1. We're all at 1, so I think it's just the whole team's then. And everyone's at 2. Okay, that makes sense. Man, I guess this one is like especially suited to
this combat needs optimizing.
to like to the break units, but I guess anyone can put up a decent showing just because like it gives you a bunch of break effect for free. It's how much break effect was it that it's giving you? At max it was like 5 or 6 stacks, so it's like 150 180 break effect or something. That's like a respectable amount on its own, honestly. So even without
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
A quick divination.
even without what's it? Even without being a break unit, like break units will get more, and they're definitely
You
like
took the bait.
the optimal
The
ones
mood
for
is
this,
set.
right?
Let the show begin.
I mean, everyone should be able to do decent, especially because everyone should have Harmony, MC, Exec. After 2.3, especially if they're just giving them away, right? I mean, they're giving them away without even, you don't need to get dependent coding, so even new players should have it. Not that new players would be doing Memory of Chaos, I imagine, but I mean, up to a point. I don't know. I'm still going on about it. I made Berkeley well.
For your sins.
This combat needs optimizing.
I was really hoping this would break it.
This is double speed.
No such luck.
I see through you.
I think this thing's gonna die to the quantum break anyway.
No air misses the Marstruck. You took the bait. Huh. More.
By the order of the 10, execute the Marastruck!
This should end on Sway's turn. Yeah. It's good enough for this low.
Feeling lucky. Stay.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Existence is unity.
Are these things always quantum or imaginary? I wasn't paying attention to the like the Trotters break stuff. Oh no, so this one has lightning and imaginary, so it's gonna be based on the
Every petal in all will
on
be
the
swept
weaknesses
away
that are
by the
listed in
wind.
the like when you're loading in kind of thing, rather than it always being. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense right now.
Leave it to me. You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Like if it's saying like, oh yeah, you should run
for the departed.
quantum and fire for this, then like the Trotter will be quantum and fire, rather than it saying like, oh yeah, you should run quantum and fire, and then the Trotter's like ice and imaginary or something. So I just wasn't sure if it changed based like if it changed to thing or if you're good no matter what. You know what I mean? I don't know if this makes sense or not. It
Another
makes sense to
journey
me.
begins.
And yeah, I guess I'll do a quick rundown of this once I clear like what light cones I'm doing
value, I
and like what
suppose.
the relics look like
Let's begin.
for like each level of the team. And then
Destined for oblivion.
and
weep for the
then I'll
departed.
know like it'll be a good chop off point for YouTube videos. So I was trying to figure out how
It too
to
shall fall.
the best way to do the MOCs, because they're less like because it's not just 2 levels you're going through like the Pure Fiction is. You're going through like 6 different levels, so it's kind of awkward to just do in like one. It's awkward to edit down without missing things, in my opinion. So I wasn't trying to do it, but I think that's how I'm gonna structure it. So for 7, the first team, Shui, you can see her stats. She's using S5, followed the Eon, but it's level 70. I should really level that up to 80, but I hate farming the traces to level icons to 80, because it just feels bad. Anyway, you can see her stats here. Crit stats aren't very good, so I don't know how well she's going to be able to do the MOC 12,
In custody.
but we'll
Who's
see.
next?
Traces, you can see these also need some work done, especially like these things. There's not really an excuse for me to not finish these. Relics, they're all 15s with the Quantum set and the HSS set, but they're I mean, obviously they're not great. She has 130 break effect normally, which again, 240 is the max, so yeah, she's nowhere near maxed. And she is E6. Harmony MC, you can see the stats here. She's not as fast as she should be. The Light Cone is S5, Memories of the Past, level 70. Traces, all of them except for these imaginary ones, and then these ones here are not maxed, which don't really matter for the break units, because the break effect has nothing to do with your skill levels as it stands. So there's not really a point in leveling those unless they change that. And Relics, just Watchmaker set with Talia. I don't even think she's fast enough with Talia's to hit that right now, so I really need to fix her. And she's E5, because she can't get E6 until next patch. Silverwolf, she's E0. You can see her stats here. Not a lot of... I've built her tankier than most probably do. And she doesn't really have any crit stats. She is using the tutorial play cone that was given out for free a while ago. I don't think you can get it now, but the main thing is the effect hit rate, which you can get on a couple of light cones, but yeah. Traces, you can see, I should get these to 8, but I'm kind of lazy. Relics, she's running 2 and 2 with the speed and HP set. I don't think those are optimal, but I don't really know what else to give her. I mean, I guess you could do quantum set and stuff like that, but these ones are fine for what I use her for. And you can see EHR, she's at 119. I think to max out her, like make it so everything's guaranteed to land at present, you need like 116 or something. I don't remember the exact number, but this definitely covers it. Alright, she has the regen rope here, and yeah, 30 effect resist for the keel. And then here for Fish 1, you can see her stats. She's not especially fast, and not, but she has a decent amount of HP, but she's not super tanky. Her light cone is S5, texture of memories. She's the Herda light cone. It's level 80.
Slacking off right now.
Alright, Fish 1. You can shut it. Okay. Yeah, these are traces. This one I don't really like. These are fine. These are about what you expect. I should probably get this, but the crit rate ones don't really matter. She has enough effect resist as is. Relics, she's running 2 and 2 with the max HP and damage reduction sets with broken keel for her relic and rope. As you can see, yeah, 57 effect resist. She has an energy regen rope, and she is E0. So that's the first team. Second team with Acheron. So Acheron, you can see her crit stats here. She definitely needs more crit damage. I'll fix that at some point. Whenever I find a crit damage chest. Speed, she's probably faster than she needs to be. She could run attack boots on her, which is fine, but I don't know. I haven't found decent attack boots. And then she's using S1 of her light cone. Traces, just the ult maxed, but all the minor traces are gotten. I should finish these, but she's fine as is anyway. And then Relics using the debuff set with Izumo, classic. Yeah, not really anything hidden below the surface here. And yeah, she is E2, so she will be stronger than the majority of people's, but I mean, that's the whole point of getting the eidolons right. Then Aventurine, he's kind of mid, but 3500 defense, which is close to the 4K that you want to hit. And then Light Cone, using an S5 Trend of the Universal Market, partially for the Acheron synergy, partially because this is the most defense I can get on a Light Cone without his, because I don't have a SIG, and I don't think my other defense ones are S5. So yeah, this is the highest defense stat I can get. And the dot to help Acheron is just bonus. His traces here are okay, but obviously a lot could be improved on to help his damage and his tankiness, but I mean, he's good enough. And then Relics, he's running the Purity Palace one with Salsato. I've been looking into upgrading these into the debuff set as well to help him with like sub DPS. So yeah, and then here he is E0. For Runmei, she's also E0. She's 150 speed, and she has 180 break effect, This is actually more than she needs because this doesn't take into account the 20 passive that she gets. And she has an energy regen rope. For Light Cone, she has an S2 break effect Light Cone because she just needs to hit 180 break effect to maximize herself, whereas the Harmony MC just wants as much as possible. So I gave the S2 here, the S5 over there. Traces, mostly filled out, just a couple defense ones, and these ones could be higher, but they're fine as is. Relics, I have her on the Messenger set because she has break effect, all the break effect that she needs, and she's on the kill set to give a little extra damage. And yeah, E0, so yeah, she's fine. Here's Welt, he is E1, which just gives him a little extra damage after he ults. As you can see here, it's not great stats. Light Cone, using an S4 GNSW, it helps his damage a bit. If I was going to use him purely as support, I should probably switch to a different Light Cone, but it's fine. It does the job, and it gives him a little bit more damage, but not great. Traces are all mid, these should be higher, and like some of these things should be filled out, but I don't know. He's just another you don't have to go back and fix at some point. I mean, it shows you don't need to be great, but yeah. For now, he's using Imaginary, and he's using this set because these ones had decent substats, I think, better than the ones he had otherwise, and also he hits the speed threshold to get the damage boost. But yeah, so those are my those are the units, the teams I was running for MOC 7